Chapter 1: The Surprising Truth About Aging. Aging is something we all experience, yet few truly understand. Most people think of it as an unavoidable process, a simple, steady march forward with the passing of time. In our culture, we often measure age in candles on a cake or the number of birthdays we've celebrated. This is what scientists call chronological age, the literal count of years you've been alive. But here's something fascinating: chronological age is only one part of the story. There's also biological age, and this is where things get interesting. Biological age reflects how well, or how poorly, your body is functioning at the cellular and organ level. It's determined by the health of your cells, the efficiency of your metabolism, the resilience of your immune system, and even the flexibility of your blood vessels. That means you can be 60 years old on paper but have the biological vitality of a healthy 40-year-old, or the other way around. We've all met people who look and move decades younger than their birth certificate says, and we've also seen people in their 40s or 50s who look and feel much older than they should. So what causes this gap between how long we've lived and how old we actually are inside? The answer lies in how we treat our bodies and minds over time. Contrary to what many believe, a large portion of the aging process is not purely genetic. Scientists estimate that only about 20 to 30% of aging is determined by genes. The rest is influenced by lifestyle choices, nutrition, environmental exposures, stress, and even social connections. Unfortunately, most people unknowingly speed up their own aging clock through daily habits. The wrinkles, fatigue, stiff joints, memory lapses, and reduced energy levels that we often accept as normal aging are, in many cases, self-inflicted damage, the result of years of poor nutrition, unmanaged stress, environmental toxins, and lack of restorative sleep. Modern science has pinpointed 3 major biological processes that accelerate aging. Oxidative stress: this is when unstable molecules called free radicals build up in your body. These molecules damage your DNA, proteins, and cell membranes, leading to everything from sagging skin to heart disease. While free radicals are a natural byproduct of metabolism, lifestyle factors like smoking, poor diet, and pollution dramatically increase their production. Chronic inflammation: think of this as a slow-burning fire inside your body. While short-term inflammation helps heal wounds or fight infection, chronic low-level inflammation slowly damages tissues and organs. It's a key driver behind heart disease, arthritis, Alzheimer's, and many other age-related conditions. Glycation: this occurs when sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body, creating stiff, dysfunctional structures. Glycation is like caramelizing your tissues from the inside out, reducing flexibility in your skin, blood vessels, and connective tissues. It also contributes to diabetes complications and faster skin aging. The good news is that all 3 of these processes are influenced by what you eat, how you move, how you manage stress, and how you live. In other words, aging is not a one-way street. You can slow down, and in some cases, even reverse, some of the damage. In the coming chapters, we'll explore how to protect your cells, preserve your vitality, and maintain a youthful body and mind for decades longer than you might think possible. Chapter 2: The Cellular Basis of Aging. Every wrinkle on your face, every ache in your joints, and every drop in your energy levels begins at the smallest possible level, inside your cells. Your body is made up of around 37 trillion cells, and their health determines everything from how you feel when you wake up in the morning to how quickly your body recovers from injury. At the heart of each cell are tiny structures called mitochondria, often described as your body's power plants. They convert the food you eat into ATP, the energy currency that powers everything you do. When your mitochondria are functioning well, you have plenty of energy, your skin remains supple, and your brain stays sharp. But when mitochondria are damaged, which happens naturally with age but can be accelerated by poor lifestyle choices, your cells can't produce enough energy. The result? Fatigue, slower metabolism, reduced healing, and a visible decline in vitality. Over time, cells also accumulate senescent cells, nicknamed zombie cells. These cells have stopped dividing, meaning they no longer contribute to tissue repair, but they refuse to die. Instead, they hang around, releasing inflammatory chemicals that harm surrounding healthy cells. Scientists now believe that the accumulation of these senescent cells is a major driver of age-related diseases. Another key piece of the puzzle is telomeres. Telomeres are like the plastic tips on shoelaces, but instead of protecting laces, they protect the ends of your DNA strands. Every time your cells divide, telomeres get a little shorter. When they become too short, the cell can no longer divide, leading to tissue breakdown and loss of function. Stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, and environmental toxins all speed up telomere shortening, while certain lifestyle habits, like regular exercise, stress management, and nutrient-rich diets, can help slow it down. It's important to understand that aging is not simply the result of time passing. It's cumulative damage at the cellular level, damage that can be slowed, stopped, or in some cases repaired. By protecting your mitochondria, clearing out senescent cells, and preserving telomere length, you can dramatically influence your biological age, even if you can't change the date on your birth certificate. Chapter 3: Lifestyle Habits That Make You Age Faster. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to get old almost overnight while others maintain their youth well into their later decades, the answer often lies in daily habits. Many people are unknowingly practicing what scientists call accelerated aging behaviors, small, consistent actions that put stress on the body over time. Here are some of the most common. Poor diet. Diets loaded with processed foods, sugar, refined grains, and unhealthy fats promote chronic inflammation and oxidative stress. For example, sugary drinks and white bread cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, which lead to glycation and damage to skin, blood vessels, and nerves. Over time, this constant nutritional assault leaves the body less capable of repair. Sedentary lifestyle. Movement isn't just about burning calories. Physical activity signals your body to maintain muscle mass, keep bones strong, and improve blood circulation. Without it, muscles atrophy, joints stiffen, and metabolism slows. Even worse, sitting for long periods increases the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline, regardless of whether you also exercise. Chronic stress. When your body is under constant stress, it releases cortisol, a hormone that, in excess, breaks down muscle, weakens the immune system, increases belly fat, and accelerates skin aging. Chronic stress also shrinks the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, making you more vulnerable to dementia. Sleep deprivation. Sleep is your body's natural repair window. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins, your cells repair themselves, and your hormones rebalance. Skipping this nightly restoration slows tissue healing, accelerates aging, and increases the risk of depression, obesity, and memory loss. Toxin exposure. Alcohol, cigarette smoke, air pollution, heavy metals, and even certain household chemicals contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation. These toxins damage DNA and accelerate the breakdown of collagen, the protein that keeps skin firm and joints flexible. The problem is that these behaviors are often so ingrained that we don't notice the damage until it's significant. But the flip side is empowering, because aging is so heavily influenced by lifestyle. Changing your habits can yield dramatic results. Quitting smoking, cleaning up your diet, moving regularly, sleeping deeply, and reducing stress can literally turn back your biological clock. Chapter 4: Nutrition, your anti-aging foundation. When it comes to aging gracefully, and by gracefully, we don't mean simply looking good in photos, but feeling vibrant, energetic, and sharp well into your later decades, nutrition is the foundation upon which everything else is built. You've probably heard the phrase, "you are what you eat." But in the context of aging, it's even more accurate to say, you age according to what you eat, and what you avoid. Food is not simply a source of calories to keep you going through the day. Every bite you take delivers molecular building blocks to your body to rebuild cells, synthesize hormones, create enzymes, and repair DNA. The quality of those building blocks determines the quality of your health and longevity. The science of anti-aging nutrition. At a biological level, your diet directly influences three major factors that accelerate or slow aging. Oxidative stress. This is an imbalance between free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, and antioxidants, molecules that neutralize them. Antioxidant-rich foods, such as berries, leafy greens, and colorful vegetables, help restore balance. Chronic inflammation, low-grade, persistent inflammation silently damages tissues and is linked to almost every major age-related disease, from arthritis to Alzheimer's. Certain foods, especially processed ones, fuel this fire, while others help put it out. Cellular energy production, your mitochondria are the microscopic engines in each cell. The right nutrients, such as omega-3 fats and B vitamins, keep them running efficiently. The anti-aging plate. Imagine your plate as a toolkit for youthfulness. Antioxidant-rich foods, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, spinach, kale, and bell peppers are loaded with compounds that protect your cells from damage. These foods also contain polyphenols, which can even help lengthen telomeres, those protective caps on your DNA that shorten with age. Healthy fats, avocados, almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, extra virgin olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines. These fats reduce inflammation, support brain health, and keep cell membranes flexible, which is crucial for cell communication and repair. Lean proteins, think wild-caught fish, skinless poultry, lentils, beans, and quinoa. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass, which naturally declines with age, and for repairing tissues after exercise or injury. Low glycemic carbs, swap refined grains for quinoa, barley, buckwheat, sweet potatoes, and oats. These help maintain steady blood sugar levels, avoiding damaging sugar spikes that accelerate glycation when sugar molecules damage proteins and tissues. Herbs and spices, turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory compound. Ginger aids digestion and fights oxidative stress. Rosemary improves circulation and brain function. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar. Think of spices as natural medicine. What to avoid? The anti-aging diet is as much about subtraction as it is about addition. The main culprits that age your body faster include: processed sugars and sweetened drinks cause glycation, inflammation, and insulin resistance. Trans fats damage blood vessels and raise harmful cholesterol. Refined grains cause blood sugar spikes and offer little nutritional value. Excessive alcohol accelerates brain shrinkage, liver stress, and dehydration. A final thought on nutrition. Nutrition is not a short-term diet, it's a long-term relationship with food that either accelerates aging or slows it down. Every meal is a choice, to fuel your body with longevity-promoting nutrients or to feed the fires of inflammation and decay. Chapter 5, Movement, the Biological Youth Pill. If scientists could bottle the effects of exercise into a pill, it would be the most powerful anti-aging drug ever invented, and the most prescribed. But the best part? This drug is completely free, and the side effects are all positive. Why movement is vital after 50. As we age, several physical changes happen that, if left unchecked, accelerate decline. Muscle loss, sarcopenia. Without resistance training, adults can lose 3 to 8% of their muscle mass each decade after 30. This leads to weakness, reduced mobility, and a slower metabolism. Bone density decline, bones lose minerals over time. Increasing fracture risk. Weight-bearing exercise helps counter this. Joint stiffness, less movement leads to reduced flexibility, stiffness, and even chronic pain. Sluggish circulation, poor blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your cells. The science behind exercise and aging. Regular physical activity triggers processes that literally reverse biological aging markers. Boosts mitochondrial function. Exercise signals your body to produce new, healthy mitochondria, improving energy levels. Enhances blood flow, delivers nutrients and oxygen more efficiently to all tissues. Stimulates growth factors, such as BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which keeps neurons young and promotes neuroplasticity. Reduces chronic inflammation. Active muscles release anti-inflammatory compounds called myokines. Your anti-aging exercise blueprint after 50. The most effective approach combines for key pillars. Strength training, 2 to 3 times a week, bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or weightlifting preserve muscle and bone strength. Cardio, brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or dancing for heart health and endurance. Mobility work, yoga, Pilates, or stretching to maintain joint flexibility and posture. Daily movement, gardening, walking to the store, light housework, anything that keeps you from sitting for long periods. Even 10 minutes of brisk walking after meals can significantly improve blood sugar control and circulation. The key is consistency. Your body thrives on regular, intentional movement. Chapter 6: Stress and Emotional Aging. We often think of aging in purely physical terms: wrinkles, gray hair, aching joints, but the mind-body connection is powerful, and stress is one of the most underestimated accelerators of aging. The cortisol effect. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. In short bursts, it's essential for survival. But chronic elevation breaks down collagen, leading to sagging skin and premature wrinkles. Suppresses immune function, making you more vulnerable to illness. Raises blood pressure, increasing cardiovascular strain. Impairs memory and learning, shrinking the hippocampus in your brain. After 50, the body's ability to regulate stress hormones naturally declines, making stress management more important than ever. Stress reduction strategies for healthy aging. Mindfulness and meditation. Just 10 minutes a day can lower cortisol, improve focus, and boost emotional resilience. Breathing exercises. Deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, signaling your body to relax. Tai Chi and yoga. Gentle movement practices that improve flexibility, balance, and inner calm. Nature therapy. Spending time in green spaces reduces stress hormones and improves mood. The social connection factor. Loneliness is a silent health risk. Research shows it can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Staying socially connected, whether through friends, family, volunteering, or community activities, is not just good for the soul, it's essential for your brain and heart. The bottom line: your emotional well-being is as important to healthy aging as your diet or exercise routine. A calm, connected, and optimistic mind slows the march of time on your body. Chapter 7: Sleep, the Nightly Reset. Sleep is not just rest. It is your body's most important biological repair system, the nightly tune-up for your brain, immune system, metabolism, and every single cell. Without enough quality sleep, you are essentially asking your body to run a marathon every day without giving it time to recover. Here's what happens during deep, restorative sleep. Growth hormone surge. Your pituitary gland releases growth hormone, which repairs muscle fibers, stimulates collagen production for skin elasticity, and speeds up tissue healing. Without this, wounds heal slower, skin sags faster, and muscle recovery is poor. Brain detox. While you sleep, the brain's glymphatic system flushes away metabolic waste, including beta-amyloid proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Skimp on sleep, and these toxins accumulate. DNA repair. Cells use this downtime to scan for and repair DNA damage caused by free radicals and daily environmental stressors. This reduces the risk of cancer and slows cellular aging. Hormone balance. Sleep helps regulate leptin and ghrelin, your hunger hormones, insulin sensitivity, and cortisol. Without it, cravings increase, belly fat accumulates, and inflammation rises. The hidden dangers of poor sleep after 50. Telomere shortening. Chronic lack of sleep can physically shorten the protective caps on your DNA, accelerating aging. Increased inflammation. Sleep deprivation raises inflammatory markers like CRP, which damage arteries and joints. Brain shrinkage. Studies show that long-term poor sleep is linked to loss of brain volume, especially in memory-related areas like the hippocampus. Practical tips for better sleep. Consistent sleep schedule. Your circadian rhythm loves routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time, even on weekends. Tech curfew. Blue light from phones, tablets, and TV suppresses melatonin. Avoid screens for at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. Cool, dark, and quiet room. The ideal temperature for deep sleep is around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Use blackout curtains and white noise if needed. Caffeine cutoff. Stop caffeine after midday. Even small amounts late in the day can delay deep sleep. Wind down ritual, reading a paper book, gentle stretching, meditation, or herbal tea signals your body it's time to rest. Remember, sleep is not optional. It is one of the most powerful and most ignored anti-aging tools available. Chapter 8: The Role of Hormones in Aging. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers, orchestrating everything from your metabolism and mood to your energy levels and skin health. After 50, their natural decline can be one of the most dramatic drivers of visible and invisible aging. Key hormonal changes after midlife. Estrogen, women, declines sharply during menopause, leading to hot flashes, mood swings, bone loss, and skin thinning. Progesterone, women, drops alongside estrogen, affecting sleep, mood, and water retention. Testosterone, men and women, gradual decline reduces muscle mass, energy, libido, and mental sharpness. Growth hormone, GH, falls with age, slowing tissue repair and collagen production. DHEA, a precursor to other hormones, also decreases, impacting resilience to stress and immune function. Why hormones matter for anti-aging. Balanced hormones help regulate metabolism, efficient energy use and fat burning. Mood, stability, optimism, and focus. Energy levels, the drive to stay active and engaged. Libido, a healthy sex drive supports emotional connection and vitality. Immune function, defends against disease and speeds healing. Supporting hormone balance naturally. Strength training, stimulates testosterone and growth hormone production. Healthy fats, avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish provide building blocks for hormone synthesis. Adequate protein, prevents muscle loss and supports metabolic health. Stress reduction, chronic stress suppresses sex hormones and increases cortisol. Quality sleep, vital for proper hormone secretion. When to seek medical guidance. If symptoms are severe, fatigue, mood instability, low libido, brain fog, consult a doctor experienced in age-related hormone changes. Under supervision, hormone replacement therapy, HRT, may help restore balance, but it must be carefully personalized. Chapter 9: Protecting your brain as you age. A sharp mind is one of the most valuable things you can preserve as you grow older. Contrary to popular belief, memory loss and cognitive decline are not inevitable. Your brain can remain vibrant and adaptable well into your 80s and beyond if you actively care for it. How aging affects the brain. Neuron loss. While some loss is natural, poor lifestyle habits accelerate it. Reduced blood flow, less oxygen and nutrients reach brain tissue. Inflammation. Chronic inflammation damages neurons and weakens synaptic connections. Oxidative stress. Free radicals attack brain cells, leading to memory and focus problems. Brain protective habits. Steady blood sugar. Fluctuations damage blood vessels and increase dementia risk. Anti-inflammatory diet. Leafy greens, berries. Fatty fish, nuts, and olive oil protect neurons. Physical activity. Exercise increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that stimulates new brain cell growth. Mental stimulation. Learning new skills builds new neural connections. Social engagement. Meaningful interaction boosts mood and cognitive resilience. Brain workout ideas. Learn a new language. Take up a musical instrument. Play chess or complex strategy games. Practice creative hobbies like painting or writing. Why brain health matters for aging. Protecting your brain means protecting your independence. A healthy mind allows you to make decisions, connect with loved ones, and enjoy life fully without being limited by memory decline. Chapter 10: Building your personal anti-aging plan. There is no single magic supplement, exercise, or diet that will stop aging. The real secret is combining multiple small, consistent actions that together protect your cells, restore balance, and keep you functioning like someone years younger. Your anti-aging plan could look like this. Nutrition. Whole, nutrient-rich foods. Low sugar, low processed foods. Anti-inflammatory staples like olive oil, turmeric, and berries. Exercise. Strength training 2 to 3 times per week. Cardio 3 to 5 times per week. Daily light movement, walking, stretching, housework. Sleep. 7 to 9 hours of high-quality rest. Bedtime routine to signal your body it's time to recover. Stress management. Mindfulness meditation. Deep breathing. Time in nature and with loved ones. Brain health. Read daily. Learn something new every week. Stay socially active. Toxin reduction. Filtered water. Clean air at home. Safe personal care and cleaning products. The bottom line? Aging is inevitable, but rapid, unhealthy aging is not. By acting now, you can keep your mind sharp, your body strong, and your energy high well into your later years. Aging is a privilege, but how you age is up to you.